very, very unfortunate that some people cannot think. They cannot weigh things from both sides before they talk or take their decisions. I have said this before in one of my VN. I think second to the last VN I made. I was warning and advising the subsidiary NGOs on how to behave and relate with their mother NGO. But unfortunately, there are still others, particularly an individual who is claiming to be God, who is claiming to be everything. Imagine a subsidiary NGO insulting and commanding his mother NGO, giving her directive on what should be done. No loyalty, no respect, no humility, no obedience to anything. Just acting and behaving anyhow, forgetting that is that same mother NGO that will disburse money to him. You see, this life, like I always said in most of my VN, nobody knows tomorrow. Don't be too pompous. Don't be too arrogant. Don't be too notorious in that your share that you are, thinking you are all and all because you can make noise in grand community. The Bible says, honor to whom honor is due, respect and obey authority. You don't know tomorrow. You call yourself a leader. But what exemplary life are you laying down for the people that are following you, your subject? You want to sound so relevant. You want to sound so important. To be noticed and be given recognition is not impulsive. You don't impose yourself on the people to like you or to celebrate you. It's something that you earn based on your antecedent, based on your sacrifice, based on your standing, the things you have done that are so conspicuous in grand community will make people to respect you and obey you and celebrate you. You don't need to show yourself, and you don't even need to run other people's down so that you can climb up. I, Dr. Ambassador Peters, aka Newman, have never run anybody down for me to climb up. I have never done that. I have never conspired with anybody, not even with Professor Theophilus, not with anybody, to say, let me go and run this person down because I want to go up. God forbid. I can never do that. When you know your level and you know your worth, there are things you don't do because you want to be popular. I advise you, that particular subsidiary NGO and the rest of you, your matter has come to our table and it has been noted and acknowledged and ascertained that you are behaving too big for your mother NGO. I advise you to calm down and pipe low. Forget the fact that a particular woman is ganging up with you, using you to be fighting people on the ground. We are aware. We are aware. Be very, very careful. Be very, very careful, because there is a general saying that it is a stubborn fly that follow the corpse to the grave. Be very, very careful before you end in your doom. We are all in grand community because of disbursement, and not any other disbursement apart from Theoba disbursement. The money will come. All of us will get our disbursement. Don't behave in a manner whereby people will look at you like a god because you can curse, you can insult, you can talk so derogatively. Let us be careful the way we handle people. And I always said, it is only the person that think his nyash is not open in the public domain that will bend down and not think twice before he start acting. It is only a madman that will be dancing to every beating of music in the public. And it is only a madman that can even be dancing when there is no music playing. A word is enough for the wise. We already know you and we know the game you are playing. It's an advice. Subsidiary NGOs, be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. I know some of you are following the real thing. You are doing the right thing. Like myself, I got no problem with my subsidiary NGOs. They are doing perfectly well. We hold our meetings. We do things in a very matured manner. We don't need to intimidate and underrate anybody. What are we trying to prove? You talk to elderly people and talk to people who are far, far older than you as if you are their God. Be very, very careful. A mighty tree can fall. Be very, very careful. That is my warning to you. More also, you that is ganging up with somebody to gossip, to do anything, to go and run another person down, to cover your own dirty deals in grand community. You know what? Myself and my team, we have your details with us, but we are not making noise now yet. It is not yet time for us to make noise. We are waiting. Let disbursement happen. It is then we will know who is who. It's not now. Whatever you claim you know, pocket it and wait for the right time for you to execute it. That is how life is being run. So, don't think that we don't know what you are doing. The game you are playing, left and right, we know. We know. You are so interested to run somebody down. You are so interested to insult people. You are so interested to pull others down, thinking by so doing you will go up. Nobody fight Dr. Ambassador Newman and remain the same. Check the history from number 1 to endless number. They will tell you, you don't fight grace except you want to be disgraced. A word is enough for the wise. Ladies and gentlemen, today is 17th of February 2025. I am Dr. Ambassador Peters, aka Newman, the National Ambassador of Theo Global Foundation. A lovely morning to all of you in Grand Community, particularly the subscribers and the participants of Theo Global Foundation. It's a good day and it's a lovely moment to come to you and also to let you know that this voice note is quite different from every other voice note. Except you don't think and listen carefully, you will think it's a normal voice note as usual. There is a particular something I want to correct. An information I received yesterday. People were chatting me on my DM, bringing complaints from here and there. And one of the complaint is that there is a rumor and speculation that cluster heads will no longer be paid. And they were calling me, asking me what is going on. And I responded to all of them. And I want to clarify issues again on this VN. Please, all that you are hearing are lies from the pit of hell. You know, we Nigerians, we are good in speculating rumors that has no bearing. We are good in speculating things that are not real, falsehood. Some people so much find pleasure in doing that. I have told us severally, if there are changes in regard to Theo disbursement sharing formula, you will be told. You will not hear it as a speculation. It will come from the appropriate quarter in Theo Global Foundation Because Theobald Global Foundation is an organized institution or organization that is careful in whatever they are doing. I therefore want to put it to you that your disbursement will come to you accordingly based on the sharing formula. Disbursement from Theobald Global Foundation to mother NGOs, from mother NGOs to subsidiary NGOs, from subsidiary NGOs to cluster heads, and also to participants, the beneficiaries. Every one of us will get our disbursement. Nobody is left out. Things are still the way they were originally. Nothing has changed. Anybody who is telling you that, then look carefully. That person has an agenda they want to accomplish. So, ladies and gentlemen in grand community, let us be very, very careful with what we are speculating outside there. And also, it is a very sensitive time that we all need to be very, very observant and be careful with whatever anybody is feeding us with. Some people at this time, knowing fully well that disbursement is at the corner, they can come up with anything at all just to confuse you and to make you believe something different. And I want to assure you, nobody will do anything different from what has been stated down by Theobald Global Foundation. Disburse to your cluster head, disburse to your beneficiary. Every one of you will get your money. Nobody is left out. I think I have cleared that matter. Nobody is left out. And also, there is an issue yesterday that was brought to me after Sunday service. Somebody called me and was like, the person who connected him to Theobald Global Foundation is saying that he is the one that they will disburse the money to, because he's the one that connected them to Theobald. But he is not the one that paid the money. He's not the one that bring the data. But on a mere fact that he connected those people, he's not claiming that he's the one that will get the disbursement. Who does that? Where are we getting all this useless nonsense talk from? Why are we so wicked and so bad in our society? And these are some of the things that people who are making noise up and down, thinking they are fighting for the masses, these are issues they need to correct. But they cannot see issues like this. Rather, they are trying to pull down people who are standing, people who have been known in Theobald, as people who are standing for Theobald Global Foundation. We know all of you that are claiming that you are in Theobald, that are enemies of Theobald, in UAG, in different platforms. We know all of you. We know the game you are playing. So that individual, I want to put it to you that you are not the qualified person to get that disbursement. The person who paid for the cluster and the person who brought the data are the ones that will get the disbursement from Theobald. Now, it is left for those people you connect to Theobald to appreciate you in whichever way they can't or they can. It's not a must. Wait for people to appreciate you. Don't assume what you don't understand. Please. Majority of us brought people to Theobald and we never asked anybody to pay us money. We have never, myself, I have never, except you willingly on your own to say, Newman, I want to appreciate you for assisting me, for helping me. Good. I brought you to Theobald does not qualify me to collect your disbursement. So it is the person that pay money for the cluster, the person that brought the data, that are the bona fide beneficiary that will benefit from Theobald disbursement. Ladies and gentlemen in grand community, let us not dabaru things and spoil things. Stop confusing yourself up and down about the disbursement. Everything has been settled in that aspect. Don't cause trouble for yourself, because a lot of things will happen. A lot of mayhem will happen during and after disbursement, because so many people have already digged in their grave and they will definitely fall into that grave. So be careful. Be careful how you are behaving. People are lying up and down, claiming what they are not, lying and saying things that they are not sure about. Lying and saying all manner of things, like somebody was saying that he was the one that handled Theobald, their own petition against Professor Theophilus. He was the one that went and settled the matter, only for me to put a call across to Prof. Nothing of such was done. If some of us will open mouth and tell you what we have done behind the scene, behind the door, as far as Theo Global Foundation is concerned, you will be surprised. Why are we claiming something? Trying to making ourselves relevant before people. Let your results speak. You don't need to talk. Let people bear and witness and acknowledge the fact that you are standing. It is not by making noise. It's not by cursing people. It is not by talking anyhow in grand community. It's by proving a point. Let your results show the impact you are made. We know people who stood for Theo. We know people who are from one platform to another. At the end of the day, today, they are claiming that they are in Theo. God punish Satan. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't need to talk much at this period because things are already happening, and if you talk too much, then we know what is in your mind. So we have to be careful and keep some things on the closest. But I want to let some individual know that whatever game they think they are playing in grand community, trying to confuse every other person, lying from left to right, some of us, we already know. And let me tell you, as you are talking anyhow, there are people who are jotting down all the mess, all the talk, all the things you are doing. So be very, very careful. Watch your back. Because as you are planning to pull another person back, you are equally digging grave for yourself to fall into. A very big pit for yourself to fall into. So let us be careful and work to see how we can get the disbursement of Theo grant done. Pray for Professor Theophilus. Continue to pray for him. God has been helping him. God has been protecting him. The plans of the enemy, in whichever way they are planning, can never see the light of the day. Some of us have escaped all manner of ambush, all manner of assassination, all manner of kidnap, conspiracy by our enemies, but they will never succeed because nobody passed God. Nobody passed God. You can act as if though you are God, but you can never be God, and you will never pass God. Our God is the Almighty God, and we believe in Him. And those of you that think we are doing nonsense, that we are making noise by calling the name of God, let us wait and see the end result of everything. We will see who will laugh last. It's not about making noise and be mocking us while we talk. Now you get your mouth to use them the way you like. Some of you will send us insult, be talking rubbish. Ordinarily, you and I stand together. You cannot even cough. But because we are on this journey, you can open your mouth wide and talk. Some of you cannot even bath very well and clean your bum. You cannot even wash your undies very well. But you are talking anyhow in grand community because you see somebody that has volunteered to stand for you. You cannot appreciate it. Don't wait until when you get your money before you appreciate people. The little effort people are putting for you is worth appreciating. You don't know what Prof is passing through. You don't know what some of the mother NGOs are passing through. You don't know what some of the subsidiary NGOs are passing through. You don't know what the head of clusters are passing through. Every one of us, we are passing through one thing or the other that we cannot explain. Putting the effort together to see that disbursement happen. So let us be careful the way we talk about people who are standing for us. Don't inherit hatred from anybody. Now, my voice note, some platform, they don't take my voice note there. See, light and darkness has nothing in common. My voice note is a light. So it cannot come to your darkness. Your platform is the darkness where you do all manner of evil. So if my voice note enter there, it will scatter your platform. So you don't need it. I am doing my voice note and you don't want to listen to it. Who lose? I don't lose. The information I have access to, you don't have it. And I am trying to bring things together, digest them, and giving you background view of what is going on for you to get information. But because somebody has spoken negative things to you about Newman and about Professor Theophilus, you just inherited the hatred for just no reason. Nothing these guys have done wrong to you. Nothing. You cannot trace any particular thing that Dr. Ambassador Newman have done, or Professor Theophilus, or some of the CEO have done, but you just hate them for nothing. You will die. Now your trouble, now your problem is not my own. You are hating me, I'm not aware. You declare yourself my enemy, I am not aware. What I am after is the disbursement of Theobald grant. By the grace of God, God is helping us and we are seeing result. The devil is already in shame. So you that doesn't like good thing, you will remain perpetually in that negative thing that you so much delighted in. But for those of us who want good thing to happen, who want our life to change and that of our family, we will not be tired of this journey. We will not be tired. So if you say you are tired, then leave Grand Community. If you say Theobald does not have money, leave Grand Community. If you say this journey have gone so far, you cannot wait at this time now that we want to see result. You are complaining just like tortoise. Then go. Let's see who lose. We are helping you and you think we are making noise. My noise is a reasonable noise. If you don't know, my noise, people are paying for it somewhere. It's just because some of us, we don't value what we have. Until when you miss it, that is when you see the value. Ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't want to say anything much, but I equally want to use this opportunity to thank our fathers, our mothers, our brothers, our sisters, our uncles and aunts. I want to thank all the pastors, the bishops, the imam, the reverend, and the professors, honorable members in this grand community. I want to thank all of you for all your effort put together to see that Theobald disbursement becomes something worth appreciating. I want to really appreciate you for your prayers, for standing with us, your encouragement, your calls, your message on our DM every time of the day, checking on us to know what is going on, what is the level of things. You contribute your quota to see that this thing work out. God will bless you. Some of you had sleepless night praying for us to get this thing done. God will bless you. God will bless you. You will never lose your blessing. You will eat the fruit of your labor. You have done very well. And I want to assure you that Professor Theophilus Oloche Ebonyi is very, very happy and is so excited. He's so proudful of you people, turning back to see that you guys are standing with him. That gave him a very big excitement. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. You are too important to us, and it's because of you we are still on this journey. If you were not there, we will not be here. Because of you, we have hit our chest and we say, come rain, come shine. We will make sure that this thing see the light of the day. Prof, thank you very much. Thank you for the bullets you are receiving. Thank you for the battles you are fighting. Thank you for everything that you have went through because of us. Honestly, myself, I have witnessed some of those things. I have sat with you and I've heard you say some certain things, some very sympathetic news about this struggle. You have passed through a whole lot of things, but I want to thank you. At the end of the day, God has given you victory, and we Nigerians, we will celebrate you. We will celebrate you, and your name must enter the Guinness Book of Record. Ladies and gentlemen, if a man does not have a purpose of waking up, sleeping become interesting. Let me tell you something. There is no pleasure in pain. When you are passing through pain, there is no pleasure in it. But after the pain, there is so much pleasure to enjoy in life. And that is why, put together, I say, where there is pleasure, don't apply pressure. Because where there is pleasure, there is also life excitement. So in everything that you do, remember that we have a place that we are going, our destination. I don't know what is your destination. After disbursement of Theobald grant, what next? Start picturing your life. Think of what and how you are going to use this money so that you don't misbehave at the end of the day. Some of you have not counted millions before. Some of you have not touched 10 million, 20 million, 1 billion before. This is history that is going to tell on us. So you have to adjust yourself. Money goes along with the spirit. So pray to God to help you on how to utilize this opportunity so that you don't waste it for nothing. God love you, and I equally love you. Theobald love you. Newman Worldwide Foundation love you. Remain calm. Be a good citizen of Nigeria, because Nigeria is our country. Don't involve yourself in trouble. Stay away from anything detrimental. Run away from people who gossip, because people who gossip are deadly. They are wicked until they enter into practicing witchcraft. Jealous people in disguise, they can kill. So stay away from them. Associate yourself with people of like mind with you. And you see where they are gossiping others, please don't go there, because as you join them or collaborate with them to gossip others, tomorrow they will turn around to gossip you. Don't tell me about others, because you who is telling me about others will equally tell others about me. Life is a principle. Life is a seed. Be careful of the kind of seed you are sowing, because what a man sow, he will definitely reap at the end of the day. I am speaking to you in this manner today because tomorrow nobody knows. You may not hear this voice in times to come, because I will be so busy with my investment, busy with my life activities, trying to affect humanity from places to places. So we may not be opportune to talk as we are talking now. The reasons why I come on board to be talking to you is because you need it. It's because we have to stand in the gap as a voice for the masses. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a better tomorrow for you. Don't give up. The journey is over. The battle is over. Victory is sure. Remain calm and remain trusted. God on our side. Professor Theophilus Oloche Ebonyi will not fail you. He will not fail you. The delay till today, God has finally stand by us. So rejoice and give thanks to God. Ladies and gentlemen in Grand Community, this is where I end my broadcast for today. I remain Dr. Ambassador Peters, aka Newman, the National Ambassador of Theobald Global Foundation, the CEO of Newman Worldwide Foundation, and Triflograph Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited, the voice of the voiceless Nigerians in Grand Community, the last man standing, the buffalo and the naked transformer, the man who says, oh yeah, thank you and remain blessed. This day, 17th of February 2025. Bye for now.